started there.
Righty, I am
Well,
live.
about 35 feet into the water below.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mac Beans Guys Fitness. We're getting ready to do some serious cooking here. Let me get this kind of aimed where it needs to be. There, I think that's a little better. A little lower, maybe. Let's try it. I'll leave this background light. There. So my 5x5, hopefully. Good morning, Sheer Bear. Michael, good morning. Ray, good morning. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the thumbs up. So today, we're going to make home fries and pork chops. So, Mama help me do some prep work here. So the potatoes are already peeled. And then I'm also going to pull out the pork chops that we bought at Hy-Vee. And bacon. There we go. So the potatoes take the longest. So I'm gonna cook up the fries first. And I'll cook them in olive oil. And also to get them extra crispy, I can double fry them. It means you pull them out and you put them back in. But because of time constraints, I am not going to do that. And just fry them a little bit extra long. I got my Cutco knife. So Lucky O'Day at Cutco, one of my sponsors. I like his knives so much, even though he was sending me knives, I would still purchase knives from him. So I like the way they fit my hand. They're very comfortable for me. They come in a black handle, a red handle, or a white handle, and some. Hey guys, good morning. So what I'll do is I'll start getting the heat on the oil. And I usually cook at a medium heat. So while I'm cutting the fries to get ready, I'm getting the oil here warmed up. Some things to note, a book I'm reading again. And this is a omnibus, so it has 3 books in it. So it's called Eisenhorn. And it consists of 3 different books. I think Malleus, Heretical, and one other. But it's 40,000 K. I like it. Well written by one of my favorite authors, Dan Abnett. He did this one. He did the Gaunt's Ghost ones. He did some really good Horus Heresy books. His were among the best ones. A lot of good books. I definitely like reading his material. Every now and then you'll get an author you really, really enjoy their work, and you try to buy whatever they do. He's out of England. He even does comics, although I don't think I've read any of his comics. Right now, my allocated time for reading is at a low. It's summertime. But I have been finding time to read a chapter when I sit down. And then usually when I sit down, I read the whole book. One of those where I can generally read a novel in about an hour. I have nothing else distracting me. So today we're going to do a major cooking for our lunch meal. It's going to be pork chops and homemade fries. And because the fries take the longest, I start with them. So a lot of prep work. So slicing into potatoes, I'm letting the oil get warm first before I put them in. This is going to be the breading for the pork chops. I put the flour in glass because it'll last longer that way. And then basically we hit it with a lot of spices, a lot of black pepper. Salt. You always put your hand first, and that keeps you from overdoing it. Chicken seasoning, I use different types of these seasonings. When you're doing a breading, you're going pretty thick on it. There we go. And this will be for the tail end of it. But it's a dry food, so I'm good to go on that. Got that all set. There we go. So make sure you pop in the chat, hit the thumbs up, ask questions, all that good YouTube-y stuff. Actually, I think I'll do this a little bit different. Not double fry. Let's do it this way. So what I do is I use paper towels and that to kind of, I'll take all those. We'll degrease them. And so this is what I'll be using the salt and pepper for now. It's for fries. I set some on the bottom. And I salt and pepper fries. Basically, I'm just trying to get the oil heated up nice and warm. So yesterday I was especially sore through here. And finally occurred to me, well, I did a lot of swimming. That will definitely do it. But it was very enjoyable. Got some sun in. Let's go sunning. It's so good for you. Let's go sunning. Play Fall 3. You'll remember that song. And because I know I wouldn't get to sleep right away last night, I did a Midnight Madness live stream, which I had pretty good showing for just out of the blue, unscheduled, just popping in and doing it. So I appreciate everybody that popped in on that one. So I have hooked up the big monitor. So I can actually read the comments. I don't have to put my glasses on. So Instagram's doing really well. I'm trying to see what my first payout's going to look like. They were saying I'm supposed to get a payout today. I haven't seen it yet. But it looks like Instagram has been far more generous than YouTube has. I do appreciate that. And Instagram is probably the one that I do suffer trolls. Because when they view or comment, That actually helps my income. Not so much here. So some other people of note, some are here. You got Arctopian Chad who does a lot of workouts there. You'll be doing back today. Okay. So I'm gonna stay away from chest for another week until this. So I can sit there and like cough and not feel any pressure there. I'm gonna stick away from that, but I'm gonna start doing some dumbbells. Light dumbbells, arms, and legs and things like that. But I am taking advantage of the break. I'm actually spending more time at home because mom was home. So let's test one in here, see if I get that sizzle I want. And I did. That tells me that the oil is at the temperature I want it. You don't want to put the fries in here and not get a sizzle. It means the oil wasn't warm enough, and then it tends to, you tend to get soggy fries if you do that. Go to the gym by the, oh, you're still gonna hit the gym, cool. I look forward to the video. Also, let's everybody kind of hope that Michael's cat is okay. They're taking it to the vet, see what's going on there. See how we have a cat ourselves. And of course, you know, I like dogs. I always stop by and see the neighbor's dogs. What I'll do is I'm gonna cook the fries in the olive oil I have there, and when I'm done with the fries, I'm gonna drain that olive oil into a glass because I can reuse it if I just do fries. You know, for one or two shots. But if I put the pork or the chicken in there, because now there's animal meat in there, I can't reuse it. And olive oil is not cheap, even when I buy it in bulk. So usually it takes about 3 loaves to have enough potatoes for the 3 of us, just the 3 of us. Because when we do fries, we eat a greater amount of potatoes.
It was. Yeah, walk right past Noah and go to the cat.
There we go. It's like no matter how many potatoes we peel, you always feel we could have done at least one more. It doesn't matter.
So South Dakota, the corner of South Dakota, South Iowa, all got a lot of rain and
Lots of reps. Yep. Change is always good.
went right through the subdivision, took out its road.
All exercise is good.
So they can't even get out of there because the road is blocked.
You know,
One year we were.
So we had a good time down in Missouri
With Dad and I
this
got
weekend.
married and went on vacation.
Seeing
My grandpa.
77 band was a band we liked.
South Dakota and out to Wyoming and all that.
Got to go swimming.
A lot of rain again, and couldn't go
You know,
down.
it's a nice scenic drive going to the Lake of the Ozarks. If you haven't been out there, it's a fun place. Yeah, we're kind of like doing that as a yearly thing. Hey, Justin Jr., how we doing? So,
You could see the brooks.
homemade fries and olive oil. And then I'm going to have pork chops, breaded pork chops, which I will sit there cooking bacon grease and some olive oil. So that's why I kind of started live stream earlier, because remember I told you it takes at least 45 minutes to an hour to cook a good meal, especially at home. Now, if I had a restaurant, I would have multiple things going. But I don't want to be cooking meat at the same time as cooking potatoes. It's like you get to the point where you can do one of them well, or do both of them poorly. So they're cooking up really nice. I put them in there, let them drain, season them, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So yeah, I did get a fake weight comment on my incident again this morning. And it was not even a private account. You know, he's a fitness person and a stuntman. So I guess maybe that's why he thought it was fake. But no, I'm not a stuntman. And that was real stuff. So I told him, I said he won the stupid comment of the month award. They're so desperately trying to win that award, I guess. It's very, very important to them. Well, these fries are cooking up quickly. So I do have a big monitor behind me. So I can see what everybody's saying without putting my glasses on. I don't do this often, but every now and then I find it worthwhile.
We're halfway to Christmas.
Oh, you're talking about Christmas. So, yep, pork chops and home fries. And I could probably throw a can of corn or something if we want to. Maybe just have to run downstairs and get them. It's easy enough to do. Yeah, I'm gonna get a minute to get upstairs and get a corn out of the storage. Corn. That's right. I got the fries getting nice and crispy. I just stir them up so I can get, different areas of them in the hot grease. Like I said, if I had a lot of time, I would bring them out and let them dry, and then I put them back in the grease. And it doesn't get them crispier that way. But I think this is going to be fine. We're still getting some rain. I think it's going to clear up here pretty quick. But that'll do my garden wonders. don't know if you can hear the thundering in the background. Mm-mm-mm. Is nutrition looking good? Now, let me see. How many eggs should I eat a day, Jacob? You know, I probably eat 6 to 10 a day. I know you're way lighter than me, but generally they're a great source. So I probably have have 3 or 4 for breakfast, and then maybe before you go to bed, pop 2 or 3 of them in your shake. And that should do you good. Let's get the rest of the fries out. And before I put the new ones in, I spice these with salt and pepper. And I give the oil a few minutes to get hot again. Shannon, how we doing? Thanks for coming in. So it's home fries and pork chops today. 710 is upside down. Hey, good to see you. Cheers. 710 does have a channel. They do a karaoke at night. I find relaxing. I popped in there last night for a little bit. One of those things I kind of discovered just searching around and said, hey, this is pretty cool. So I enjoy it. The biggest part of cooking is being patient enough. And let me do something here. They do. I'm not one of them, but all right. Standard. There we go. I think it's awesome. They even let me sing out once or twice, and the music police didn't come to the door. They probably should have. There we go. We got 2 more taters. These are the bigger taters. That's why I'm trying to get as much of this in there cooking. And that's probably a batch just in itself. There we go. Perfect. That's what, it's a lot of preparation. Did have help with some of the prep. Mama healed them for me. She tends to do a better job of it than I do. I gotta get going. Well, I guys, thanks for stopping in. Have fun. I think the storms are well south of you. They're moving south of me right now, so you should be pretty good to go out riding if you want to. I know last night you guys were getting some activity. There we go. Yeah, 3 batches usually. Like the perfect amount. Now I had the whole family here. I'd be doing 4 batches easily. And if it clears up enough, I might try to get a walk in. Because I have time to do those things in between the cooking and all that good stuff. Or before I would not. The one thing I try to do is make sure I have to sneeze, but I don't think I'd survive it. So, I'm more trying to keep my sinuses cleared up. I got corn, and generally, 1 can will probably be enough. But I'll do 2. Just in case. You got libby on the label. You like it on the table. Well, this could be a heavier lunch than I usually do, calorie-wise, and that's good. Do it every now and then. And, you're back already. The cat is on 3 different meds, but the blood work was okay. Now, was she on 3 different meds already, or did he just put her on 3 different meds now, Michael? Inquiring minds would like to know. 50th birthday cake is on the community page if anybody would like to see it. I will definitely go check it out, Jan. Thanks for letting me know. So happy birthday to you. If today's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shannon. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Just now, okay. What meds are they for? Do you know? Did they say there was something causing the issues? The birthday was Thursday and the 20th. Well, happy belated birthday. Say it's your birthday. All right, stir this up. Stir it up. So you move the fries around because you want different surfaces to get into the oil. And try to get more of an even distribution of cooking. Every now and then you can see when it's an early one, kind of smaller pieces, so I pick those out. So they're already pretty crispy. And that makes room for the other ones to get cooked. And that's why I try to only have one main thing being cooked at a time. You know, sometimes you can do other ones. You have no problems. Yep, hope the kitty's okay. Mine's sleeping in the house. About 3 times she kept jumping on my lap like she was just going to sleep there. And I let her sleep for a few minutes and I said, you know, I got to do things. Sometimes I just got to take care of business. My life is not just sitting there doing nothing. So the book I'm reading, some of the goofy miniatures I have. Let me see how it is. Pretty much done. But it was a decent amount. I see one puddle in the driveway. So that's helpful. But yeah, it's pretty much, it's probably done in our area for today. But we got some, so got to be happy about that. So tomorrow when I go out to the garden, those cucumber plants and those winter squash and zucchini are probably going to be twice the size. And the same thing, you'll probably see a big jump in size of the tomatoes and the peppers. I put one of those trellises above one of the tomatoes, but all to do is the birds are landing on there and pooping on a tomato plant. So I have 2 more I can use. I'm just not sure I'm going to use them. They're nice to have because it keeps the plant from falling over on the ground, and you try to keep the tomatoes off the ground as much as possible. Or at least it'd be a good time to throw a lot of straw down there. I think next time I weed it, I might do that. I can get me a bale of straw. That would probably be helpful to weed control. And then you can always just work that back into the soil for next year. Get some of these overdone ones out of there. We're getting pretty close. A few more minutes, I can take the rest of them out. And one more batch, then it's time to get the good stuff in. So it is nice to have the big monitor up every now and then. Yeah, I've seen a steak too, and I do have those available. So good idea. Hey, runner boy, how we doing? I was almost up and early enough to see your live stream, but I just missed it. So I'll put it. Yeah, and I have some steaks, so I think I'll do that next. Sometimes you just gotta be reminded about stuff you already knew. You know, you haven't done it for a while. My trellises are great, and I have 2 more, and I'd probably still like to use them. But those birds are pooping everywhere. Not that the poop does anything. It was, yeah, you caught me between sleep periods. So one more batch. Now what I'll do is I'll drain the oil. I actually use a different frying pan. Let the oil cool down. If you do put oil into hot oil into a cold glass, you could crack the glass. A lot of times you put a knife in the bottom in a jar, and that helps it absorb the sudden shock. And you do just right. Basically, I grab the ones I know are done, give them the ones that I want to get hit for a few more minutes, a little extra time. And that's probably what I'll do is I will cook in a different one. So let's put the rest of them in here. I'll check those out. Mine are doing pretty good too if you watch the videos. But yeah, maybe I'll take some pictures too and post them. I know you had a good head start on me, but you were right about those peppers. They actually were they didn't come up until like 3 weeks after the tomatoes did. So I'm glad you said something because I was thinking maybe I had a bad batch of seeds and I'm getting ready to redo the soil. And then the rest of the plants I gave my buddy. Don't go out and buy any, I got plenty. Then he dropped off like 7 dozen eggs on Father's Day when we had our shoot. Basically, things we can do here, you can't do in England, So, now we're getting pretty close, ready to start prepping for pork. Let it fill out. And this, bacon grease in it already. I think that's bacon grease. Got how long it's been there, so scrape it out.
This woman was yelling, it looks like, you can't see it, but it looks like it ran out of the top. So the old man in the process of trying to grab his little dog,
Gonna be enough though.
he falls down the steps and falls into like the patio furniture in the backyard. He big on that. Because then he starts saying every time he grounds, good dog, good dog. So it's like he's blaming his wife for the fact that he fell. So he grabbed something and swirled it. You did fell, dude. Get up. You were able to get back up. You weren't hurt.
right off. And we'll start it with some bacon. Got that going. Got pork chops, which I can wash early and put in there. About 1 meter tall now. That's pretty good. They're about, well, half that. So I've made my breading with flour and spices. I always rinse the meat off. Just, you know, be a little sanitary. I mean, cooking it is going to pretty much kill everything too. But I always been the habit of rinsing it off. And what I'll do is before I shake it up, I hit it with direct pepper and salt. So I know I get enough spices. And that does help, in my opinion. Put the lid on it. And shake, shake, shake. I don't know if I could have done this a week ago. This probably would have been, oh, ow, ow, ow. But now it's fine. Thanks for a thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate it. Kind of set it off to the side. Got my Hy-Vee bacon. I'm going to cook to add to the flavor. That's bacon. Bacon. There we go. Shut that off there. Those potatoes around, stirred around, flipped over. So we're already done. Okay, now run, be free. We're almost ready to get into the meat of it. Get it? The meat? I know this will be a longer live stream. Hopefully my battery level hangs out. There we go, 998 sub. Oh, Runner Boy, you're that close to 1,000. Let's get Runner Boy to 1,000. If you're not sub to him, let's sub to him. 2 more, and he'll be on his way to earning that nickel every video. I'm telling you, YouTube is not as good as it used to be. Instagram, on the other hand, seems to be far more generous. It gets a lot of attention. No one laughing at my misfortune. In between patients, oops. Work's important. Trying to get Casey Little Owl to pop on. She does a lot with natural herbs and remedies. A lot of them pretty good stuff. Things that I have utilized and they have worked out well. Now, I always encourage you to do your own research. And remember, because it works for somebody, it may not have the same effect on you. Moringa, great for my breathing. Flax seed oil was supposed to be good for it too, but it had no positive effect on me, so I stopped doing it. So remember, results may vary, but do your own research. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try something different. All right. I'm gonna try something completely different. This could be dangerous. Do not try this at home. Even though that is exactly where I'm at home. But I'm gonna cook the bacon. Yeah. In olive oil. This is for medicinal purposes only. This is something completely different. Cooking the bacon in the olive oil. The flavor. All right. Getting very well with that now. Let's go. So we got the fries. Now we're going to load up the corn. We're going to put some butter in. And then first, what I'm going to do is a series of just 20-second loops, just to get that butter to start melting. All right, keep that going. I think that's gonna work out better for me. I'll just put it in the, don't worry about saving it. Just cook it up and use it. If we got any questions on that, like I said, Instagram's kind of slowed down a little bit now. But it's still making 2 to 3 times as much income as I am getting on this format. And granted, my views are down now because I can't do the big lifting videos, which is understandable. So I am putting on walks to the garden and stuff like that, which is probably a little bit more boring, but it is what it is. And I appreciate everybody that still comes and stops by and says hello. Put that in there. Utilize it. And still subs and hits the likes and all that good stuff. And once again, thanks, Mark, Wild World of Trains, for the protein shake he bought for me a while ago. Remember that is pinned there. If you want to buy me a protein shake, my PayPal, it's fine, or you can do it through the regular YouTube things. I do appreciate the small donations. Every little bit helps. And I appreciate the follows and all that because that's where it helps also. So yeah, if we're not sub to Runner Boy, let's get sub to him. Let's get him there. We also need to get Michael there too. I know that he's that right hanging that 800s. Well, this is gonna be more of a lunch, Michael. Because my activity is down and I didn't get out for my walk this morning and that. This, yeah, technically is my breakfast. When I asked the wife, I said, do you mind if I just sit there and make this a heavy meal and put up the fries and pork chops and Friday? She said, yes, that would be fine. And here we are. First time cooking bacon in olive oil. Now that for a switch, huh? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your pork chops. Shake your pork chops. Yep, it's always good. Michael makes some good foods too that he posts down there. If I ever do come visit him, I won't starve. It'll be good eating. And same here. No one starves here in this house. So yeah, now that the rain is clear, after I eat, my stomach settles down. I'll probably take a walk and post that video also. And I'm hoping by this next weekend I'll be feeling a lot better. I will be working the weekend, but I think I'll just do 6-hour days each day, not 8. It's, it's good money, but it's nice getting home at 9:30 instead of 11:30. Mom's still up. But we'll see how it goes. Today's supposed to be the hot day. Hopefully with the cloud cover coming in and that, it'll keep that from happening. And I could even tell it was cooler yesterday at work. Everybody was saying, man, I'm not dying. But Friday, oh my goodness. I mean, I'd be doing paperwork and then this would be all soaked. It was so hot. All right. Let's let the bacon dry off. I don't know how that's going to taste. That's kind of curious. Not going to do this all the time. The only advantage of saving the oil is I can use it again for fries. Once I cook the pork chops in there, I can't. But I don't know. Maybe I will still save it. Nah. I know, wishy-washy. So let's bring it up to high heat at first. Let's get the, where's my splatter shield? Oh, of course. falling back behind where I really can't get to it. Hey, John, come do me a favor. John, the grease shield's just falling behind. I shall not get that down and grab it when I get for it. I can't, but I'm not going to. Grease shield. Yeah, the little screen, so it's sitting back there against the wall. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't splatter. Yeah, there's much grease. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good blocking the screen for you. I saw blocking the screen for you. Okay, that's my boy. That's what was hiding. I had to utilize him to help me get it. Because I've been down that low. I stayed down there for a little bit. All right, so one last shake. So it's nice and breaded. And I'm cooking it in olive oil and bacon grease. Ooh. So that is how you get spice, and usually what I do is I reheat the top. Take the heat up a little bit. And we're ready for some serious food. There we go. I got the butter melted, so the next time I'll just get it warm. Let's see what I got going on here, if anything. Yep. All right, doing the spices. But pepper is almost a dangerous thing. On real plate, there you go. Well, the problem is real plates are cheaper in the long run than paper plates, but paper plates save you on washing dishes. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? I did Midnight Madness last night, but you must have been sleeping. Or no, you popped in. I think you did. I knew I wasn't in the middle of sleep, so I figured, now what the hell? I will pop on a live stream at midnight for a while. Doing good, thanks for hitting the thumbs up. We have homemade fries. We got corn, and pork chops. So we're eating really good in the neighborhood to this morning, all afternoon now. And that's it. It's about an hour. We're almost done. I have about another 10 minutes of cooking. And dinner will be served. Thank you. So yesterday I was really sore because I was swimming on Saturday. It's not like I was doing speed swimming, man, but we're in a deep area. And, you're treading water.
I have a lot of muscle, so I don't float as well as some people. I float a little bit better now. I do have a little bit more body fat. But I was feeling it yesterday. I was like, oh man. Today I feel much better. We got rain. I will go check the garden on that. After I eat, of course. Let me get my footwear on now. And of course, I had just rolled-tilled the garden yesterday completely. Actually, I rolled-tilled it for a couple days. Yesterday, and I did it earlier or later last week. So when it's tilled up like that, it really absorbs the rain extremely well. Yeah, you feel better today. So, Spices put away. What you do is you look in there where the blood will come up to the surface, and when it gets to a certain point, that's when you flip it over. Now, pork generally cooks quickly, but you have bones. When you have bones, it takes a little bit longer. I'm gonna move this. You don't want to flip it too soon. And a lot of times when I do it, when I get ready to flip, I bring the heat down. I know I'm going to have a kind of a surge and a splatter, and then I'll bring it back up. So let's turn it over. Oh yeah, not bad. Obviously, we'll have to do it a little bit longer. Thing. And you just kind of get a feeling about how long these are going to take just over time. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. So we got 9 thumbs up. Appreciate that. Battery power is still holding up. So we're good there. Let me check something over here. Meanwhile, I'm checking things. Just kidding. And Shapiro. Sensible to a. There we go. Remember, you do want to buy the Scottish Fitness shirts. They're available on my daughter's Etsy site, Fallout Flax Umbrella. Or you can send me an email directly, and I can do that. Get it set up for you also. The next giveaway celebration is going to be at 15,000 subs, which is going to be a while. Things have slowed down, which I figured they would. I remember one creator, when you get 10, he goes, well, next one's going to be at 50. Well, yeah, he's like, wow. Things slowed down all of a sudden, so I'm glad I got to see that. So I said, now 15, about every 5,000 will be fine. It ended up being about once a year. Go out and have a little fun. Almost forgot to keep the heat back up. So, taters, corn, and pork chops. Nice heavy meal. And about 1 o'clock, I'll probably go for a walk. And then probably come back for a nap. And it's I-O, it's off to work I go. So I cook in olive oil and meat fats because it's more healthy for you than it is cooking with seed oils. And it's not so bad that seed oil is so bad, it's the processing they go through. It's what they do to give you a clear seed oil. That's where the unhealthiness is. I mean, it's really anything that the government has been putting out lately, you realize just do the opposite and you'll be fine. So for those of you just joining in, home fries, got corn in the microwave, and I got pork chops that I'm frying in olive oil and bacon grease. And that is going to be our good eating. Go here and just have a seat. A little further out. There we go. It's nap time. Yeah. Have a good night, Michael. I think after I eat this meal and go hit my short walk. I'm trying to get more walks in just to burn the calories up. And hope I'll get back in time for a short nap. Depends if I make food to bring with me. Last time I took a couple sandwiches with me. It seems to be doing the trick. And I think I might do that again. Or stop at the store and get some chicken and bring that in. I'm thinking I might do that. Because an 8-piece chicken will last me like 2 days. So that's not bad spending. Yeah, we'll see where we're sitting on loads. So we were doing half loads on Monday, but hopefully they went to full loads after I left. They had a lot of specialty stuff done. So always depending on what the other two shifts do. So when I walk in, I just see how much product they have, or taste of it. So, and I go to full loads, and of course then it's a lot more. It's okay because they tend to go by faster that way. So we're almost at that point of showtime. I got about 10 more minutes, and I'll know everything's cooked thoroughly. About 5 minutes on that side, flip it over one more time for 5 minutes, and it'll be time to eat. And I hate to end the live stream before I showcase the food. Trying to think of different pictures to show on my thumbnails. I'm going to start trying to, set up some cool ones again. See if that's going to help me get more views. Of course, I haven't been doing many shorts, so that has really knocked my views down, but that's okay. it's getting to the point, if Instagram keeps doing what they're doing, then I'm gonna put my focus there. I haven't done a lot of live streams on Instagram. I haven't done one today, and I probably won't, unless I'm just gonna pop outside and do it while I'm getting ready to do a walk. We'll see. Trying to scrunch everything in the morning. I did get up pretty early. I was up about 6:30, and I wanted to go outside and do things, but storms were coming. So that kept me from doing that. Also, I put the link in the shirts I'm getting sent to me. I wonder if I can do that again. So these are the shirts I'm going to be getting either tomorrow or Thursday. I had to think about what day it was today. So if you want to check them out, I ordered two of them, one in that green color and one in a blue color. And I ordered them in 2X. So I'll see how comfortable they are. I ordered one with the zip. Not sure if they're south. I don't like things around my neck, so the ability to zip it down and get it off my throat appealed to me. So it is kind of cool that I've got all these people wanting to send me product to demo. But 80% of the product I don't even bother. It really has nothing to do with what I have to do. I'm not here to sell vacuum cleaners. But the neck fan definitely goes along with working out and work. The duffel bag for traveling and the gym bag, I really like it. That's what with it. And then I got these two shirts coming. And then there are some other items that looked interesting, but we'll offer you a discount. And it sounds to me like you're just trying to sell it. For every one of these sell, we'll give you a commission. This is not a retail station. But it was an electric bike, one of those e-bikes, which would be great for fitness. But I'm not in the position to put that much money into it, and I'm not going to be telling my subscribers to spend that much money. I think they're like $3,000 bikes, but I'm not doing it. So if it kind of fits somewhat in the fitness area and something I feel comfortable talking about, of course I do tell them I will give a fair evaluation, and if I don't like the product, I'm going to let them know I don't like the product. So the risk is on them. But so far, I get my third item sent to me. Yay! It was something I didn't expect. But like I said, 90% of them I don't even answer back because it's not a product that I have any interest in, and I don't think the product that my subscribers would have any interest in. All right, one more flip, and then we'll be ready to use it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna set it for 5 minutes. And it'll be time to go. Time to get some food in. Looks like I got a few more people in here. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up, pop in chat, say hello. So on the menu today is home fries, which I've already cooked. And they're right here. Corn, which is in the microwave. And pork chops, which are currently cooking in the frying pan. So it's going to be a heavy meal. And then by then I think the threat of lightning should be over, so I can go outside. I do appreciate everybody stopping in. Hit the thumbs up, doing all that YouTube stuff. You can also buy me a protein shake if you want to. That definitely helps. Every little bit is helpful. I'm not a rich man. But popping in here, hitting the thumbs up, and sharing and all that other YouTube stuff is also very much appreciated. So, 4 minutes.
Showtime. Anticipation. Anticipation. Making. I think I want to put them on a paper towel first. Just to get some of that extra grease off, so I don't need that. Don't need that anyway, but we're getting close. We're at the 3-minute mark. So fries, corn. Corn, fries, get ketchup out. Yeah, see, that stuff's so good, I didn't eat ketchup. Did we buy ketchup on when we were out? We didn't, did we? Add it to the list. Hey, Sparks33. Hello from Ireland. Oh, cool. Greetings to the Great Midwest. Thanks for stopping in. So I got home fries, I got corn, and pork chops just about ready to come out. Thanks for stopping in all the way from Ireland. And if you feel the urge to hit that thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. It does help. We'll be making a trip there in a couple of years when I retire. I want to go hit Ireland and Scotland for about a month. That is the plan. How did you get my passport? But welcome. So this is the nutrition part, and I like to do my own cooking. I definitely feel that is just bacon on everybody's plate. Nutrition is key to getting your gain. Cut the heat off. Here's the pork chops. And that's eating good in the neighborhood. Look at that, the steam rising off of there. You can almost smell it. So, folks, thanks for joining in. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for the thumbs up. And I appreciate it. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Remember, rest, nutrition, hydration, proper exercise, safety devices, and get outdoors and enjoy the outdoors. Okay? And I'll be posting my walk video later on today and how the garden's looking after the rain. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day.